Here's a little bit of a history. When I was in upstate New York while watching Toy Story 3, I did see the trailer for Tangled. The film was actually coming out the same year when I was about to be a sophomore in high school. I was basically 16 when that film came out. So, what do you call it? I did see the trailers and I was really excited. I didn't see it when it first came out, but I did see it in summer of 2011 from Redbox. When I saw it, and as a first 50th, as a first 3D animated Disney film, about a Disney princess or something, and even as a 50th animated film, it actually really is one of their classics, one of their best films so far. So, the story is about Rapunzel, played by Mandy Moore. She is basically living living on top of the tallest tower in the forest, like, you know the story, right, and stuff. But in this one, she, has a hair that has magical powers, like it heals the sick and the injured. Alright, they do show a backstory of what happened, which I won't talk about, but it's a really great setup, like one of the best setups you ever see in a Disney film, or just films in general, actually. Like, P.S. I'm not saying it's one of my favorite movies though, but she lives in the bell tower, or with the villain of the picture, known as Mother Gospel, played by Donna Murphy. She basically, is kind of like Judge Claude Frollo or something, but I'll explain that in a little bit. One day there's a thief named Flynn Rider, voiced by Zachary Levi, and these two other thugs, played by Ron Perlman, who basically try to steal the lost princess's crown. And then Flynn Rider betrays the other guys, and then runs away into the forest. He does see the tower, and then he goes inside, and then Rapunzel hits him in the head with a frying pan, which is basically one of the running gags of the picture as well. So, she makes a deal. If she takes her to see the lanterns on her birthday, she will basically let him go. And then, so they do come across it, but then Mother Gospel was trying to look for her, so that way she could just use her for her magic, or for her hair, so that way she could keep her hair, and keep her age well. And that's pretty much about it for me to say about the story. So that's the best thing about the film. The story is really great to look. It's absolutely wonderful. But the only small gripe I have with the story, and it is kind of a problem with the film, doesn't the film feel like you're watching The Hunchback of Notre Dame all over again? Allow me to explain. You know how Rapunzel is basically living at the tower or something with the villain of the picture, and then when someone else comes in and befriends her or something, it's the exact same thing. Plus, the death scene with Flynn Rider and the way he's revived is basically the same thing as Beauty and the Beast. It does copy some plot elements, but I mean, it's nothing to say it's a ripoff or anything. It's just a kind of a little bit of a pet peeve for me. And I think it could be a pet peeve for everyone as well. But like I said, it's not that as bad. It's still a great story, and the way they do it is absolutely wonderful. And plus, that's what I love about these movies. I love the scenes where the man dies. Well, especially in animated films, where the man dies, and then the lady basically cries for them to come back to life. I always love that cliche. That's probably the best cliche ever. But the characters as well. I love Rapunzel. I have to be very honest. I used to think Rapunzel was the most beautiful Disney princess because I do have a thing for blondes, and I just love Mandy Moore's voice as her. When the new cartoon show came out, I think she was just as beautiful as a 2D character than a 3D character. I'm not trying to sound weird or anything, but it's basically what I'm thinking of. Zachary Levi is a lot of fun as Flynn Rider. He is very funny. Ron Perlman, how can you go wrong with him? Donna Murphy's a pretty enjoyable villain, while Mother Gospel is a pretty enjoyable villain. She's kind of like Just Claude Frollo, but with a little bit more of a personality to her or something. Just a little bit, just a little devious as well. But, but she's basically the female version of Just Claude Frollo from Hunchback. what else do I like? I love the thugs, like one of them played by Brad Garrett and the other one played by Jeffrey Tambor. Right. And I also love this drunk guy, that we see in the middle of the picture. The songs done by Alan Menken are great, as well. I love a lot of them. My favorite one is the I Got a Dream. Every girl I know, whenever I sing that song, my friends, one of my friends that's basically a girl talks of, sings the part, or where Rapunzel sings. Was what do you call it? I do love the When I See the Light. Oh, wait, that's a great song too. But like I said, when sorry. Like I said before, the best song of the movie is I Got a Dream. It's both funny and very catchy at the same time. The animation is wonderful as well. I think it's very well crafted, especially how Disney's like updating their animation department with their human characters, and even on how Pixar and DreamWorks are up in the ante and stuff. Even and that's really that came out the same year when Illumination released their first film, Despicable Me. So overall, I think Tangled is a very enjoyable picture. Well, actually, it's a true Disney classic in my opinion. I definitely think it's a great film regardless. Well, it's just like Princess and the Frog. So, of course, you have seen it. But what do you What do you think about it? Just comment below. Follow me on Twitter and Facebook. Just click like in the video, and I will see you in the next video. I'm the Bostonian Critic. I'm signing out. Take care.